Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, your brain just won't cooperate? Ideas don't come. Focus drifts. You feel stuck, as if your brain is running with one hand tied behind your back? What if I told you there's a way to change that, in just 3 minutes a day? Today I'm talking about something called Genius Brain Signal, a simple audio track that claims to flip a hidden switch in your mind, and, if it works, could change how you think, learn, and even live. Think back to when you were a kid. For many of us, early childhood was this state of endless curiosity. You learned languages easily, made wild leaps in imagination. Maybe you solved problems as a kid that now seem impossible. According to Genius Brain Signal's creators, nearly all 5-year-olds, around 98%, tested as geniuses. But by age 10, only 30% scored at that level, and by 15, just 12%. What changed? They argue it's not IQ or genetics, it's the wiring of the brain. Over time, stress, screens, school, work, they turn off what they call genius mode. That means most of us are stuck in what they call survival mode. Our brainwaves run on a frequency optimized for routine, not creativity, not clarity, not insight. So what if you could reactivate that genius wiring? Genius Brain Signal claims to do just that, using sound. The idea is based on something called brainwave states. As a child, your brain often operated in a state called theta, a kind of soft, creative, highly absorbent state where learning, insights, and creativity flow easily. As we grow, many adults get stuck in beta, the active, stressed, work-hard mode, fine for routine tasks, but terrible for deep thinking, creativity, flow. What Genius Brain Signal does is simple. You pop on headphones, press play, and listen, for just 3 minutes a day. The audio is engineered to entrain your brain, meaning it gently guides your brainwaves from beta into theta. According to the creators, that's the same brainwave pattern that geniuses, artists, and innovators tap into when they have breakthrough ideas. So it isn't some complicated meditation routine. No pills. No expensive biofeedback machines. Just sound. Simple. Accessible. Repeatable. According to users and the site itself, the effects can be striking. Some say, ideas start flowing. Problems that felt impossible suddenly become clear. Learning becomes easier, whether it's a new language, a skill, or just picking up new habits. Focus improves. Brain fog lifts. Even confidence returns. One user from California described it like this: after 2 weeks of listening, I felt like a new person. She said she was learning French easily, was kinder to her family, and her life felt magical. Another user from Dallas claimed that after a few weeks, his thinking sharpened so much, he ended up quitting his 9 to 5 and growing his own business. If it's true, then this isn't just a brain hack. It could be a reboot. A way to detour around the limitations imposed by stress, modern life, and mental fatigue. Now, before you click buy, let me be clear, this isn't magic science. The claims are bold. That theta to beta brainwave idea has roots in neuroscience and meditation research, but the transformation from listen to a 3-minute sound to life changes entirely probably depends a lot on your mindset, consistency, and what you're doing besides listening. This could be a great tool, but it doesn't replace real hard work, healthy habits, and self-improvement. Use it as a boost, not as a shortcut. If you decide to try it, maybe commit to it for a few weeks. Listen consistently. Combine it with clarity of intention. Keep track. Are you thinking more clearly? More ideas? Less stress? More focus? That's how you'll know if it's working for you. So, would I recommend Genius Brain Signal? I'd say, if you feel stuck, slowed down, foggy, or like your potential isn't matching your effort, it might be worth giving it a shot. For just a few minutes a day, you might tap into something you thought was lost, the natural, genius wiring you were born with. Think of it not as a miracle solution, but as a small, easy experiment with your own brain. And who knows? Maybe this 3-minute sound could be the key to unlocking a sharper mind, better focus, more creativity, or even a new direction for your life. If you try it, I'd love to hear what happens. Because sometimes, the smallest switch can change everything.